Yeah, I was gonna. Well, here we go again. Let's try this again. Are we?
Yay!
Back with DrOoLeR11. Tag. Follow him. Title. Other podcasts. Hopefully this one goes better. No copyright.
Hour intervals where you just disappear.
Yes. Be better with that. Just a couple bathroom breaks. 5 minutes. I could take a. And then
push it out pretty hard.
pause.
Push it out, not push it in. I'm pretty sure people get the context if you're literally talking about taking a shit. Let's be real.
Whoa. Can't curse in the first 10 minutes. A deuce. Oop. So the topic that DrOoLeR came up with. Gaming. What's the first thing?
Gonna go based on like what things are doing now, like when things are coming out, like I think the industry's doing.
Oh yeah, we could talk about joke. Hold on, let me test this out real quick. Then?
Hold on. Let me test this out real quick.
Say something.
Gotta check to see if we if there's any games that are coming out that you're looking forward to, or how that works.
Okay, sounds pretty good. Say that again. I didn't hear you. As it was echoing, I was just making sure I could hear you. Good.
No, I understand. I was just saying, like, so is there anything recently coming out that you're looking forward to?
I kind of want to buy that RoboCop.
Really?
Yeah.
What did you hear about it?
Skimming past on YouTube. Go into any.
Yeah, see, it's interesting because I heard it's one of those things where it might be really good if you're very nostalgic for. As it's just kind of a very bland first-person shooter.
Oh yeah, first-person shooters are. You got to do something really. You got to do something really innovative to stand out in the first person. It's gonna seem. Maybe cover some games. Spray and pray. Yeah, so yeah, in that aspect, yeah, it's probably just another first-person shooter. Like if you like RoboCop, like you said.
Well, yeah, I mean, the first-person platform has been very overdone, I feel like.
Absolutely.
And you're right, for something to stick out there. Like, one of the last games that I feel like really changed how first-person games were viewed was Titanfall. Because you had the different gameplay mechanics for the pilot, and then you also had the gameplay mechanics separate for the actual mech. And I think that both of those were very innovative, and especially with the second one, having the different abilities that you could use, like being able to essentially warp and like if you're playing the multiplayer, you would disappear and then reappear somewhere else. Whereas in the single player campaign, how they explained that was that you were using a time jump.
I didn't get that deep enough.
Well,
Oh,
didn't
let's
one of
talk
the
about Titanfall. Why Titanfall not? Let's say it did bad, but why isn't it not a big blockbuster? Why? Because people play Fortnite,
well,
first-person
you
shooter.
got you got to understand, Titanfall was a launch title for the Xbox One. That was 10 years ago.
Oh yes, it's Xbox exclusive. No, is it the second one?
The first one was an exclusive. I don't know about the second one. I think the second one came out for both platforms.
Okay, so maybe that's why it didn't take off crazy because it was Xbox exclusive at first.
Well, it still had a huge following because I feel like everybody was itching for a mech game. Like Armored Core had a huge following, and everybody loved Armored Core, but you didn't really see one of those on the new platforms. So Titanfall kind of stepped into that void, and they were made by Respawn, which Respawn is the few of the top guys from Infinity Ward before they left. So they worked on the original Modern Warfare, Call of Duty 4. And it was like super successful.
Kind of like what Destiny, the people from Halo,
Bungie.
Destiny, yeah.
But Infinity Ward kind of those guys separated and went to go create Respawn because Activision was being punks about Call of Duty. And they basically just wanted Infinity Ward to be an exclusive Call of Duty developer. Yeah, and Infinity Ward, or like those guys, wanted to do additional things. They wanted different stuff. Like, I don't know if you realize it, but the Jedi Survivor and the Jedi Fallen Order, that was made by Respawn. That was made by the same guys that did Titanfall. And it was also, they also made Apex.
Oh, they did? Well, that has a crazy...
Yeah, I mean, even one of the operators in Apex is directly from Titanfall 2.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a cohesive world, like it's supposed to be the same universe. Well, cursed again.
I know.
That's not how that works.
I like Titanfall. I don't know why I didn't continue, but I jump around games. I play games hardcore for like maybe.
Well, it's like you stated earlier, in when you were playing Dead by Daylight earlier on stream. You don't really like.
Actually in there for that?
I was listening to almost. I started listening since like before 7 o'clock.
Body was common.
It's because I was driving. It's because I was driving.
Oh yeah, that's fine. I'm not saying I wanted to. I don't look through Bing and all that stuff.
I get it.
But
I think you just don't like multiplayer games. Well, I should say you don't like competitive multiplayer games.
Yes, yeah, and I said that in the last
in the stream.
Yeah.
That's literally what I was saying. Hey, I'm gonna have to take a break for a minute. I'm getting a work phone call. Sorry.
Beautiful guy. I am just looking for someone.
What the? when you're playing a game like DVD, it's it is bound to happen. But yeah, when I did play Type 1, I actually liked it. I don't know why it couldn't stay, why it didn't draw me to come back to keep it. It was, I felt like, to me personally, I felt like there was no draw with want to keep it. Of course, it's the first person shooter. But they might have had Titanfall skins that would jump. I didn't know that the same developers made a. That's a. But when he does come back, I want to ask him about. I want to ask him about the game Evolve. He put he put at least $100 into that game. It completely bombed. That nobody even talks about. There you go again, Wesker. Is past. I gotta stun the killer 4 times. I haven't done it once. You get my head into the game. I can multitask. Podcast. I think it'd be nice. Teammates. But yeah, I'm gonna ask DrOoLeR11. I felt like it had like DVD core fan base. I felt like Evolve did. Not anymore, because I don't know if the. Oh yeah, now I'm thinking about another game. Topic of interest. Supposedly was gonna. Yeah, it was. Well, we'll talk about it later. Now, God, since he said game, that was good. Because gaming is just very different, like he was. So young. They getting taste anyway. We might as well do. Need to find a lot. He gets back. Now I got a lot of them. Oh no, I dropped it. Oh damn. Yeah.
Poor performance indeed.
Ow. Well, that was short-lived. That was absolute. Let's see. pussy. Eight hours. Going on 9. Sheesh.
Hopefully. No, it's not.
Oh, it's too late. But we
I'll see you dead.
I'll just go on. Goodness. Yeah, but the game also gimmicks and money. I understand. You want to make money off product. Now we're getting like pieces of the game. You gotta pay for them. That's always been a thing. Probably more, but I'm gonna say at least the past 5 years. Especially with all this DLC, which should actually be included in the game already, but not. Pay for it to unlock some of the game. Oh! us as consumers playing video games allowing this. We're paying for this shit. We shouldn't be paying for this. And the game that I wanted to talk about was the day after. The game that everybody is calling a scam. A complete and utter scam. They came out with a trailer that looked amazing. They promoted it as an MMO, post-apocalyptic game, which is not. As a matter of fact, that makes me think about it. I just downloaded Division 2 again. I might get some gameplay of that in. And it's nothing what it was. The game is broken. It's trash. And now they're saying, after not even a week of it being out on Steam, now they're saying they're shutting the whole game down. You're not getting your money back. You're fucked. You're not getting your money back. You're keeping the money. They're gonna shut the game down so you can't play it anymore. And they're just gonna go about their business. And it was $40 early access. That's not uncommon. Access. That's a new thing in gaming too. Early access. Basically, they're saying they're gonna give you, well, some games, not all games. Pretty sure there's a lot of early access games out. Stand on. But back in the day, we didn't have early access. You got what you got, and you got the whole 100%. Oh, excuse me. Got what you got. Whole game. Point blank period. You paid your money, you got what you got. God damn it. Nowadays, everything's a money grab. Especially, I'm not gonna lie, I got Call of Duty. Like the news. And I like it though. I like zombies. I don't think particularly I'll be playing DrOoLeR broke me into. Oh shit. But yeah, everything's a money grab with gaming. Especially with the days after the debacle. Because they put out this game that's not the game they said it was. And it's not even that bad. I feel like I'm just regurgitating what it is what it is. They put out a game that is not what it said it is. It's not an MMO. It's an extraction shoot. It's horrible. Plenty of bugs. Can't even play it anymore because the market. Why do I keep? I deserve it. Damn, I should have put the. Oh my god. That is not in the game, man. But let me multitasking. Ah, shit. It's acting like a legion. How's he just going around cutting everything? Like I was saying, everything with gaming right now. That's bad. For the hit. Games, like this new generation of games, this system, now they're 70. But I get it. The gaming has definitely come a long way. It's gonna take a lot more too, especially games now. Crazy amount of gigabytes you have. I think Call of Duty is upwards to 250. Granted, there's 2 games in there. It's Modern Warfare 1 and 2. But it's just... brother!
You hear me?
Not It's like I was saying before. What is the other teammates doing? They're not healing. Not doing the jam. Let me just get some. Wait. Oh, this is my whole podcast. Oh! Bro. What I do to you, bro?
Hey, who's next?
No. Fuck. Still gotta protect something. Ew, bro. Oh, bro. Back to normal. Okay, I like that, bro. Okay.
Bunch of chicken.
We got him. Why is only one person doing a gen?
Take
In the bag,
this,
do it. Don't do it, bro. Don't do it, bro.
Yeah!
Still a piece of. Oh, excuse me.
Hey, I'm running the gun back.
I couldn't hide in the broke when I went. Doing, bro. Who's around him? Hope he smacks. Smack him, bro. You're not doing anything. Poland? Twitch streamer too? Adherence to the What, do you wait until he dies? You oh fucking pussy. He's letting people get off the hook. Letting people get off the hook just to kill him. Might as well had on Ori. Should have put on a Ori then and did this. Oh, dead now. No, run towards the other teammate now. Could have ran towards the other teammate, so his bar would go up and he could get off the hook. Piece of bit ass random. Oh, got out. He's definitely not gonna. Fuck that. I would even try to get him out. What? How did you get that skill check? Hey, did I miss something? Glad he did. I'm just saying that did way off. From what I see anyway. That skill check was way off. Wait, he got off too? He must have. What's this? Does the killer not know about the new face camping rule? They both made it. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Come on, you.
That random is a piece of trash. You left that man. He saved your life.
You're mine, asshole.
I hope he hits me. I'm not gonna say that. Extreme. He is a piece of shit. Really bad. Bad. Certain dude. Yo. Been a bad. Garbage. He still had more points. Why you laughing, bro? Why you laughing? It's not funny. I don't feel like typing. I was about to say my teammate was trash. I don't feel like typing. I gotta do all that talking to the kid. I guess my co-host will just be in the next podcast. Oh, good. You know, life happens. He can't say nothing now about our first two podcasts where got calls. But now he can't say anything. Been here for a clean 20 minutes. At least 16 more minutes left. Please. Next podcast. Jalapeno. Kettle. Yep. Yes, sir. As I'm saying. Oh, when you get back here. No! That is not what I meant to send. Oh my god. I did not mean to send that. Bro. I did not mean to send that.
I was wondering why you're sending me
Bro.
penis
Bro.
emojis. Penis emojis are a little weird.
Bro.
I don't want nothing to do with no eggplants.
Bro, not at all. I did not mean to send that.
It reminds me of that video.
Wait, I'm deleting that message altogether.
Thank you.
Unsend. What the fuck?
You know the video that I'm talking about where it's a blonde chick, she's sitting there and then there's a little lime emoji that's like crawling up the screen. And then once it gets to her mouth, like she cuts it and a lime like pops out of her mouth. And then it goes to a black dude.
Yeah.
The black dude has the eggplant emoji.
Yeah, and he's like, oh!
He starts screaming and climbing up the chair.
Yeah, I see that. Oh, man. Oh, shit. But, oh, yeah, that's what I wanted to ask you. The whole time. Oh, yeah, you can't talk shit no more about the first two podcasts because you... For a minute. We're going to do another one. We're going to do...
I can because I didn't say, oh, I have to go to the bathroom and disappear for 3 hours. I had a 20-minute conversation with the job that is paying. Hierarchy there.
I understand. I'm still going to talk shit about it. I understand.
Well, you talk shit about everything.
That is true. But oh yeah. Sometimes. Anywho, oh, that's what I wanted to ask you about. Your game, you was bad for the most. You was like, yeah. Asymmetrical, by the way, too. Evolve. What happened to that game?
Honestly, I'm so disappointed. I really enjoyed Evolve, but I kind of figured out where I feel kind of killed that game, and it was just micromanagement. Like that was one of the first games, because that was almost a title for this the Xbox One also, where they started nickel and diming you for every single piece of DLC. Like, it didn't matter. Like, you couldn't just buy like a cosmetic pack and it just gives you a bunch of cosmetic packs. Like, you had to buy cosmetics for each individual character, and they just flooded the Microsoft store with like different versions of the game. Everything was so confusing. It's like, and then you couldn't tell about whether the characters or not were in the different packs. Like, it's like you could buy different levels of the pass, so you could buy some of the characters but not. It just got so fucking
Oh yeah, let me ask you that. How much money did you put into that game? I said at least 100.
I just bought the regular game.
Oh, you did? I thought you bought
with the season pass. So I think the season pass was
shit!
And then the game itself was 60. So I didn't put more than 80 bucks in it.
Oh, okay. Well, I was on.
I didn't buy any of the ridiculous.
As you know, you always get the
premium edition. Yeah. Well, yes and no. If there's a game that I'm interested in, what I'm like kind of like on the fence about, I don't get the premium. But if it's a game, it's like, fuck, I know I'm gonna shit out of this. I know I'm gonna get like a lot of hours out of this. I know I'm gonna enjoy this.
Let me pause you real quick. That is cat. Go with cat because you bought the premium. Cat.
Yeah, but it's a game that I enjoy, and I'm at some point going to.
When? You even beat the story mode?
Not yet, no. So, no, again, I got the premium because I know I want characters, I know I want as much of the content as possible, and I like these, so I purchased the most expensive edition, able to support them.
Oh yes, that brings me back into it. Go ahead, keep going.
So, yeah, I mean, it was the same thing. I bought the edition for Street Fighter also.
Yeah,
That's another
we
game
don't
I
even
want.
play that. Did you? I didn't even beat the story.
Yeah, I mean, I cut through some of the story and into it. It's a game that I enjoy. But again, it's like, because there are so many games coming out, like think about way back, and even this 360 or the Xbox One came out, you weren't having like releases all happening within like a few months of each other. Like you literally have one major release per season.
Yeah.
But now things have ramped up because the industry has grown so much. And you have like Resident Evil, and then the DLC for that just came out.
DLC for what? What DLC is it?
You can play as Data.
Oh yeah, you did. Is
Then
that
you get a
paid?
Yeah.
Or was it free?
No, you have to pay for it.
You bought it?
It's like I don't know yet.
You don't know if you bought it?
But I don't recall if I got it or not.
Oh, okay.
I can't remember if I got it at the same time that I got the Resident Evil 8 DLC. I know they came out.
Resident Evil 8 has DLC?
Yeah, where you can play as the daughter.
Okay.
And there's a third person mode.
Oh.
You run from me.
So,
Come here, sweet cheek.
and then like the other thing is too is like look at what the game is doing right now. That's not like a huge AAA title, but it's a really good game that takes up a lot of your time. So you're getting, because a lot more of the independent companies are getting a lot more spotlight now. Those game qualities are increasing also. So you're getting same thing with like Hunt Showdown.
Yeah.
Like you have all of these different titles that are really good and are all pulling your attention in so many directions. It's almost difficult to just sit down and play through a game because there are so many different things to go through. And for me, like I have an issue where like unless I'm playing, say like Dark Souls 3 into Elden Ring into like those games all have similar game mechanics, so at least like if you're jumping from one to the other, you can kind of keep the same thing going. But if you're jumping between different genres, like you kind of have to teach yourself, with the exception of like shooter games, because they're fairly. But like if you're playing like platformers, things non-mainstream game genres, like you literally have to teach yourself the control every time you play, because it's like, oh, you took 6 months off of the game, and now you want to come back to it. It's like, oh shit, how do I do this again? So then you end up like, because it's funny, I've played through Final Fantasy 15. I haven't beaten it. I've played through it. But I had to keep restarting it because I would forget how to play. So I had to restart the game, go through the tutorial again. I feel like that ends up happening too, because it's like some of these games, like they have hundreds of hours of content.
Yo! Yeah, especially RPGs.
Yeah, you just end up getting like burning. Like I've been playing the shit out of this game, and it's like, oh my god, okay, I need a palette. Like that's what Dead by Daylight was for. They like these really big RPGs like Dark Souls or even Diablo. It has a very simple gameplay loop, but you play those kind of games and it's like, okay, I've been grinding the shit out of this game. I need something that is completely
heard you over there. Yeah, I think. Yeah. I know who that is.
I mean, I'm still gonna go into it. The thing that killed Diablo for me, because to me, Baldur's Gate 3 is a better version. Which Gate 3 is now on Xbox.
I was about to ask you.
It originally came out on the PC, and then PlayStation got it, and then now Xbox. It just came out. So I am probably gonna get it on the Xbox also, so that you and I can play it together.
Co-op?
Yeah.
Well, you got me to give Lords of the Fallen a second chance. I'm surprised I didn't delete it that day, but I didn't. Call it.
There's Gate.
Yeah. That shit had me pissed.
Again, 11,000 is not everything.
To me.
Yeah, but again, that leads into style of gameplay. Like that's one of the like that's what we were talking about earlier. That's why you don't like multiplayer games, because you have the perfectionist gameplay style, where it's like I don't ever want to lose, never want to like miss something. I don't ever want to like play something and then have somebody show me up, kind of thing. And it's like that's what you run the risk of when you play a multiplayer game.
Yeah.
Like a multiplayer game, part of getting good is you have to get your ass, especially at something like a fighting game.
Yeah.
Like you can't just come in and be godlike at certain kinds of games immediately. Like sometimes it takes a grind. And I feel like you don't have the personality to really want to go through.
Yeah, you're right.
Because I mean, I go back to when we were streaming the Street Fighter beta. I beat you 3 times in a row, pretty convincingly. You beat me once and you fucking quit.
No, I had to go do something.
Yeah, talk bullshit. Because that's what you're doing right now too. Because we literally stayed in the fucking beta for another half hour.
Oh, we did?
Yeah, and you're just like, oh, I'm gonna go spectate matches now. It's like, fuck you. What do you mean you're gonna go spectate matches?
I was burnt out. I was
So full of shit. No, you what it is like I'm ending on a win. Fuck you.
Maybe.
That's exactly what it is. And then one of the reasons why like Street Fighter kind of fizzled out for me is because I was waiting to be able to play against you. Like, nah, I'm gonna do a story mode. Never fucking completed the story mode. Then I'm like, okay, well, can we play online? And then you asked me who I use, and I told you saying, I'm good. It's like, fuck you, dude.
I don't know. Oh yeah, cause
He's a grappler.
yeah. UFC.
It's just, it goes back to even what we're, like the whole boxing thing. It's like you have to be in control. You have to put yourself at the highest advantage possible.
It is not an advantage. It's equal. It is equal.
It's not.
It is
It's
equal
not,
because if
because
we're both
you're-
on the
you're-
same terms, it's equal.
Because you're putting yourself in a position of skill level, and you're limiting what I'm able to do.
Not living in shit. You still
Yes,
got
you are.
hands, right? You know how to throw a
But I
punch,
also
right?
have, I'm trained as a kickboxer.
That ain't none of my business. Boxer.
Right.
But you see, there's boxing in that term that you said. Kick boxing. Just take the kick off, and we're both on the same. Yeah, you don't need to do shit but stay white and die. But to make it better, well, yeah, you're right. Okay, now
Did
I'm.
you say that to
Yeah,
Michael
there we go.
Jackson?
Yeah, I'm feeding right into what you're saying.
I know it, right? It's like you have to control
You
the
made
scenario.
you made some good points. I'm gonna stop saying you're right. I said that before. You made some good points.
And see, that in and of itself is a controlling thing. Why is it so hard for
Oh,
you to admit
brother.
that? Why is it a thing like, oh, I can't admit you're right? Especially if I'm right.
You're not right all the time.
I didn't say I was right all the time.
Okay, granted.
But if I am right, what's the problem with admitting that I'm right? Why do you have to go through mental gymnastics and not say that I'm right?
Okay.
In a
Now we're going
scenario
into a whole
where I
nother
am
topic. Alright. Alright. I said right. Right? Yeah. Absolutely. Hold on, let me take this real quick. What the hell? Alright, so basically what you're saying, I'm a narcissistic, controlling piece of shit. Thank you. Thank you, DrOoLeR. Thank you for that.
That's not what I'm saying. That's what you said. Those were your words, not mine. And all I said is that you may have trauma triggers that require you to feel.
Wait, hold on, real quick, hold on. Wait, hold on, real quick. Watch the stream real quick. I joined the game like this. Look at this shit. What the fuck was that? I've never seen this before. This is a hack of all hacks. I started the game like this. Look. What is he doing?
I saw him he's speeding all over the place.
Never seen this before. And granted, we started the game.
Obviously, he's cheating. Needs to be reported.
Yeah, I'm gonna report him. I would have to die.
I mean, I wouldn't do that because he's teleporting to every character.
I mean, we wasn't gonna make it. I still wouldn't quit. Just take them out and report them.
Yeah, that's why
Damn, that was. Oh, he got a PUBG helmet on. Don't tell me I unpipped. Yeah, the game better know that that was fucking out. First 2 seconds of the game, every.
Like you literally loaded it.
Yeah, hooked. X. Yeah, there we go. X. Oh shit! Did I do the wrong person? Might have did the wrong. Okay. Yeah, that was crazy. But oh yeah, what were you saying? Because I just had to tell you that because that I never seen no shit like that before. Ever playing DVD all the years I've been playing DVD.
I've never seen that either. Yeah. Like I've seen different kinds of like cheating and shit, but never like that.
Never that. That was just that was just overboard. And what fun do you get out of that? Like, are you farming points?
Understand?
But oh yeah, what were you saying? Oh yeah, you said. I said you called me.
Yeah,
I said that.
I didn't say that. Those were your words, not mine. I said that you need control of things, probably as a trauma trigger, because something that happened in your past, and you only situations you have control over, which actually speaks to several parts of your.
That
You brought it up.
yeah, no, it's fine. This second part of the podcast, aiming to. What do you think my personality, as a whole? What do you think my?
In reference to what?
Like you saying my personality. I'm just asking you. I'm not trying to be condescending. Like, what type of personality do I have? That's my. I'm not gonna say that.
I don't know. I mean, I'm not saying that you have any kind of negative personality.
No,
I'm
it's
just-
fine. It's fine, Judah. We're gonna keep everything honest. If you think there's anything negative about my personality, just say it.
Well, I'm speaking overall. I don't think
Oh,
you
okay.
have a negative personality overall.
Oh, okay.
Everybody has negative personality traits because nobody's perfect.
Yeah, that's
So, I'm. I think there are certain things that I would be okay if you changed, but I don't expect you to, and I accept you for it.
What are them? What are those?
I think that you're very quick to anger if you feel like you're being attacked. Like there's been several arguments that you and I have gotten into because either a misinterpretation, misunderstanding, and you're very quick to get upset.
Let me think about one situation. One of these.
Situation when you and I were talking, I was trying to avoid talking on stream about my personal life. And
I don't remember that one.
And then
thinking
Jeff,
about another one. Go ahead.
that guy Jeff was in the party also.
Was he lit?
He was drunk off his ass.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I mean, to be fair, anytime.
Oh, okay, yeah, I do know what you're talking about now. I do know. I was that wasn't the one I was. I do know what you're talking about.
Yeah, but that circumstance kind of kicked off, and it was like I just asked you not to. Like getting pissed off at you. I just was trying to ask for you to respect the fact that I didn't want to talk about it, and you took it as though I was upset. I honestly I don't remember. But I also remember, I think that Jeff kind of fueled the fire a little, and you were like, and what I had told you is that I also didn't want to air out any of my dirty laundry in front of him. And after we talked about it, after you were down, and I explained to you where I was coming from, you actually understood, and then we kind of like patched it up, and then we moved on. But initially, you got upset to the point where you were basically like, fuck you, and you just left the party. And then it's funny because there was another time where you and I were arguing about something else, and then I just left the party. And then you told me to not be a pussy because it's like, oh, I don't run away from the conversation. I'm like, I'm literally just doing what you said you were doing, where you wanted to leave the party because you didn't want to say something you were going to regret.
Okay,
and I
that's the
literally pointed out the
situation I think I'm
circumstances.
thinking about. I think I'm thinking about this.
Yeah, so that circumstance came up, and then I left the party, and you like started like texting me and stuff and saying, oh, don't be leaving the party and stuff like that. And I was like, dude, I'm literally doing the exact same thing that you just did. And the point that in the moment I brought that point up, you're like, oh, okay, I get it. So one of the things I respect a lot about you is you do have the self-awareness that if you're presented with legitimate facts, you're not just so bull-headed and close-minded about it that you're gonna continue to be like, fuck you.
Yeah.
Even though I'm presenting something to you, and I feel like that is a very good trait. I think you're very quick to anger, which is a bad trait, but I think that once you're shown logic and you're shown the circumstances, you're able to be like, okay, I understand, which is a good trait.
I am so glad you said that. Having a debate with people in general, I say I go off of facts. That's why when you said that, like when you couldn't say, show me something, tell me something, and it makes sense, actually. But okay, I'm not gonna sit there and still fucking debate about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be like, ah, fuck you. I'm whatever. I'm like, okay, yeah, you're right.
Well,
I get it.
Or pull the feminine trait of, well, yeah, what you said makes sense, but how you said it is why I'm upset. It's
No,
like,
I would
fuck,
never do no shit
get the hell
like
out of
that.
here.
I would never do no shit like absolutely not. Yeah, I see. Yeah. I respect that. Yes, and yes, if you're making sense, I'm not gonna be like, I'm still mad. Fuck you. That makes sense. I'm not gonna do that. Okay.
I mean, and I mean, the other thing that we've talked about previously is habits with weaker sex.
Oh, I'm not. I didn't say that. That's his. That's his.
Physically, let's say physically weaker.
That is not my thing. I'm not gonna lie.
That's
Say that
pandering.
either. Yeah.
You're pandering right now.
You gotta make it before we break it. We don't want to die before we die, so. But yeah.
You mean like you did in that last Dead by Daylight match?
Yeah.
You literally spawn in on a hooker.
Yeah. We don't want to do that. But yeah. So you're talking about.
I'm not saying anything like evil. I'm just saying that generally speaking,
it's a
men
fact.
are physically stronger than women.
Yeah, it's fact.
Biological.
General. Yes. Women. Always gonna be far criers.
like the top tier female bodybuilders, or female boxers, or fighters, or anything like that. You put them in.
Perfect, you said that. Perfect. Now we're gonna talk about boxing. I don't know if you ever heard of just like WNBA. Not a lot of people watch women's boxing. This women boxer. I don't
I'm not
understand.
even gonna lie. I didn't even realize boxing like had a women's division.
Yeah.
Like I knew that there was a MMA division, but I did not know that boxing had a female.
Excuse me, the shorty that beat Ronda Rousey the first time, he came from boxing and kickboxing. She was a world champion in boxing and kickboxing. What's her name? Holly Holmes. She's a world champion in both.
Yeah, so that bitch looked like a man to begin with.
Holly Holmes? Yeah. What do you think about something? Yeah. I think you think about Cyborg though. She looked like a man.
I feel like Ronda Rousey's one of the didn't look like a man.
Now there's way badder chicks in. He was
I'm not
like,
saying bad, dude. I'm not saying attractive. I'm saying she just didn't look like a dude.
oh no, there's a whole bunch of people. He was like to me personally, she was like the lower tier. I don't look. Didn't look like a man, but not looking like it. But yeah, there's some bad ones. MMA in general, just not MMA. Excuse me. But yeah. Oh yeah. Just going back to that. I was going up top because talk about Ronda Rousey UFC. Yeah, there was this female boxer. I didn't even know there was a female boxing
Division.
but yeah.
It's like you walk up somebody and you ask them if you did one person in a team division. Like,
You said what?
I didn't even know they had.
They box? They box?
It's like, are we talking about like UPS workers? Like, what do you mean by boxing? Are they putting boxes up in a truck? What are you talking about?
Yo, that's crazy. And I wasn't even trying to make that joke. You made the joke even funnier because you didn't even know about the boxing division. I was saying nobody watches the WNBA, and you didn't even know that there was female boxing division. So that's even worse. So nobody fucking watches that shit. I don't even know what channel it comes on. I don't know if it's on Showtime, HBO. Who knows? Doesn't matter.
ESPN 8 the Ocho. Like the movie Dodgeball.
Yeah. God damn it, I forget. But I'm finally getting to what I was about to say. Oh man.
The suspense is killing me.
I'll be right back. What? He said, that was Fox? When we make it big, you're gonna have to when we make it big, you're gonna make a merch line. One of the it's gonna have emails box with a question mark. But okay, this is the story. Because I'm gonna have to give you some backstory first. I know you don't want. Or do you?
No.
Okay, you don't.
I don't even have like cable.
Nobody fucking has cable. You got Fire Sticks and all these apps. Nobody really fucking needs cable anymore. But it's to give you some backstory. So There's a female boxer. She's blown up. I don't know how. Doing interviews and shit like that. That she's been knocking out. I'm gonna just say a multiple world champion. I don't know how many belts she. Let's just say she.
So she's champion for Earth, Jupiter. Got it.
She's a multiple world champion. So, you know, and the thing, that's why we was talking about Ronda Rousey. I don't understand how she didn't learn from Ronda Rousey. Because you know the backstory of Ronda Rousey, right? When she was at her peak in UFC, excuse me, she said out her own mouth she could knock out Floyd Mayweather. Remember that?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, let me tell you that backstory. So, Ronda Rousey was at her peak. She was just destroying all these people, breaking every fucking arm she could hold up. She was just shit. Don't get me wrong.
Well, but see, let me like just sidebar from that. It's, you think about it, she didn't have very many knockouts.
No, not at all.
Well, most of the time she was like going for that fucking and just tapping people.
Like, so you do know Ronda Rousey.
Yeah, I know Ronda Rousey.
But I'm saying you don't watch the fights. You probably seen clips and shit. Yeah, she armbar queen.
And I've talked to people.
Okay, yeah, armbar queen. Immaculate.
Which is why she got her fucking teeth knocked loose when she fought Holly Holmes.
Yeah. But the thing about it is, it's two things that factored in with her. She was drinking her own Kool-Aid, and her coach giving her that Kool-Aid. He was talking about, oh yeah, she spars with men and she knocks them down. Like her hands are crazy. Like, just don't think about the armbar. So she was drinking the Kool-Aid. She was talking shit to Holly Holmes the whole time. And Holly Holmes is going back to religion. I think she's Christian. She's like very humble. Ronda Rousey was just don't give a fuck mode, talking shit. Oh, blah 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 blah. Anyway, but her coach.
Ironically, that happened with Tyson and Holyfield.
Oh, I didn't know that. I know Holyfield
Knocked him out.
Yeah, but I didn't know it was a religion part.
Yeah, I saw something about that recently where that fight in particular, Tyson was saying how he was a demon, he's gonna eat his soul, or no, he was a Muslim, talking about Allah and stuff, and then
Tyson was, because I know
Tyson,
he said praise be Allah. I remember him.
Yeah, and then Holyfield knocked him the
Oh, hold on. Okay, there we go. I had knocked but yeah, whoa. But see, back then that's fine. You say that now, even with Christianity, then all the Muslims are gonna attack.
Yeah,
oh,
we
whatever.
need to be very careful. We're starting to.
Oh yeah, let's get out of there.
Territory here.
Let me dodge that.
I'm fine with it. You know, I'm fine with
Yeah.
it. I got no problem. Especially all this kind of stuff.
Because I was about
you were getting into topics that I actually feel very strongly about. So,
Yeah. Matter of fact, we're gonna do this. I don't know how long you got. But we're gonna do this podcast for 2 hours, and I'm gonna say, I'm gonna go ahead and say, fuck it. We're gonna the next podcast. It's gonna be right after, if time allows for you. It's gonna be religion. We're gonna do the religion.
Are you crazy?
You said, am I crazy?
Yeah, you crazy.
Nah, we're gonna do it. Because now I want to talk about it. But not right now. But I'm gonna do that the next one. But yeah, let's get off of that for now. Yeah, so yeah, Ronda Rousey was talking shit. She said she could knock out Mayweather. She said any man in her division, weight class, her weight class, she can beat. In MMA, in UFC.
Okay.
So she was drinking the juice, and you see what Holly Holmes did to her. So sad. I think she left for like a year. And she came back. She still thought she was the shit. I forgot the young female. She was the champion at the time. I'm not saying Holly Holmes don't have hands. But the shorty that was the champion at the time, she got hands and she hit hard. That fight took all of when Ronda Rousey came back. She fought for the championship again, even though she got fucking dismantled by Holly. And that fight took all of 45 seconds.
Well, and I don't know if you saw some pictures and stuff, like, it looked like Rousey shit herself. Not even kidding, bro. She had a brown skid mark after she got the shit beat out of her.
Well,
I'm
that's
not joking.
No, I'm pretty sure you're not joking because I seen somebody. It was I seen it in clips. The guy who shit himself in the ring, like, actually came out, and he did shit himself. So I'm not surprised if she did shit herself. She probably. You talk about the Holmes fight or the second one?
No, the second one.
Yeah, she probably did shit herself. It happens. Shit
Literally.
happens.
Especially when you're getting punched in the face.
She got the shit beat out of her. But anywho,
Literally.
yeah. But anywho, so I would think that females, especially in combat sports, would like look at that and be like, maybe I don't want to take that same. I'm going back. Her name is Carissa Shields, the female boxer. She's multiple champion. I'm just say multiple. And recently started talking shit about how she can knock out guys, world champions. I can't remember the names. I can't remember.
Like, it's gonna be a circumstance where if a professionally trained female boxer goes up to a random guy at a bar.
Yeah, especially at a bar.
She could probably come out on, I would say, 70% of, because she knows how to fight. But you catch, like, if you put somebody of the same skill level, it's just not gonna happen.
There's no comparison. We're not even in the. Because
here's my thing about it, like the whole community like pushing for gender equality, and it's like, oh, even athletes, they can do it. It's like, then why don't you see any women go? Always see dudes transitioning and trying to become women, but you never see a woman transitioning to a guy and trying to compete in men's sports because they wouldn't be successful.
Destroyed.
Yeah.
Destroyed. And I don't know how many times people gotta bring this up. Even the great, what's it, Williams?
Serena Williams?
Yes, she even brought that up. I think he was top 900 of men's. Destroyed her.
He was ranked 204.
Okay, let me stop.
He wasn't even top 200.
Yeah, okay, I said 900. Let me stop that. He top 200. Destroyed her.
Yeah, 6-0 and 6-1. He only managed to get 1 point on him.
And he's top 200. Imagine the top
and she
10.
Literally, she is by far the best female tennis player of all time. And then she even came out on a interview and said, nope, you can keep the men in the men's division. I'm good with playing with just women. That literally came out of Serena Williams' mouth.
That right there.
And you want to talk about being built like a fucking Amazon. Serena Williams is built like a fucking Amazon. Hey, you're drooling a little bit.
Watching the stream? Oh no, you're on the phone. Yeah, I know.
You're not playing.
Yeah. But females couldn't even take that for what it was. Like, no. It's fine. Yeah, we can have men come over here.
There was even a transition, female transition to female MMA fighter, and she's literally just going through and obliterating everybody in her weight class. Like, it's not even close.
Shit, see, the world is going.
Like the headlines and shit now is stuff that you used to see like, I don't know, 10, 15 years ago. I don't know if you remember the joke website called The Onion. It was literally like a fake news source where they would come up with these like fake news headlines, and it was just supposed to be satire for stuff that's actually going on in the world. And it's like you see the shit, especially with like sports and all the transitions and all that stuff. Like there was a story that I remember that came out, and it was a guy who was trying to sue the UFC because of discrimination against disabled people because he didn't have hands. He had lost both of his hands, but he had titanium prosthetics on his hands, and he was trying to sue the UFC for discrimination for not allowing him to participate because he didn't have hands.
I mean, he had hands, they were just titanium.
Right, so that's my point. Like something that fucking ridiculous is now like.
So he thought it was okay to punch other men with his titanium hands.
Yes, metal hands.
Are we in Marvel or something? I think this is a comic book. Titanium hands.
Right, but the joke is that he was overlooking the fact that the prosthetics were metal, and he was just saying that they wouldn't let him
because he didn't have
compete
hands.
Because he was disabled.
Oh yeah, because
it was a discriminatory lawsuit based on the fact that he was disabled.
Yeah.
Not to when any normal person's like, no, you stupid fucker. Like the reason they're not letting you compete is because you literally have two metal baseball bats on the ends of your wrists.
What the fuck is wrong with this?
But now you look at this shit and it's like, oh,
wait, that was
enters.
just that was complete satire, or was that like a real
bullshit.
thing?
No, it was all bullshit.
Oh,
okay.
Oh,
it wasn't based in any kind of reality.
Oh, okay.
What my point is now we're getting these news articles of like biological male is transitioning into a female swim team and entering the female locker room. It's literally a dude with his dick hanging out, putting on a woman's bathing suit, and then competing against women in the swim meets. And it's like, oh, he just wanted to transition because he wanted to be accepted, he wanted to be able to compete and be accepted. It's like, no, he wanted to compete because he's a fucking cheater, because he couldn't even qualify in the men's division. And he's breaking all the fucking records for the women. Like there's one chick that, and it's all college sports, but one blonde chick that was like talking out against it, being like, they literally tied first. But the judge comes up and basically says that they're gonna give it to the dude because they have to, because they're trans.
What?
Yeah.
How we getting participant? That's not even participant. It's bias. Just because he's
Preferential
trans.
treatment just because you're a quote-unquote protected minority.
And he tied. You're fucking trash, bro.
Like, for me, I would have she had to work twice as hard.
Yeah. And he tied with her. You're fucking trash.
Yeah, and then this dude's going in the locker room with his dick hanging out in front of all these females.
Oh, brother.
Like shit, you see stuff like that in high school.
Oh my, yo, you are a good topic to get off on, because I still didn't get to the point that I was getting to. Thank you. Yeah, what I was saying. Oh yeah, Clarissa Shields, multi-champion female boxer, talking shit to male boxers, saying she could knock him out. Blah blah blah. Same shit Ronda was doing. Knock him out. Which would, matter of fact, fuck that. I'm not off topic. High bar again. That would have. Mayweather is not the hardest puncher ever. But even before she got knocked out by Holly Holmes, I know Mayweather would beat. Sorry saying that. You talk shit first. He would beat the dog shit out of fucking Ronda. Dog shit out of her. Like she shit on herself with the last one. Not even in comparison, especially if it was just boxing. He would have he would beat Mayweather. MMA. Easily. Because Mayweather doesn't know nothing.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's the whole thing about, and it's kind of funny because that's the same thing with you and I, but I feel like that's what happened with him and McGregor. McGregor came in.
No. Hold on. We're not gonna slap past that. Don't say that's not the same thing as you and I, because I do know how. I do have ground game. See my metal, but it's the kicking part. That's the part. Even though I took karate back when I was young.
Karate, like there was something came out recently for an MMA fighter and a guy for Tai Chi. They actually fought each other, and the guy just obliterated the Tai Chi person.
Absolutely. I seen a whole. Yeah, I know. I seen a whole.
They were trying to kill the video because it was like the people were pissed off because they're like, oh, well, it makes it seem like Tai Chi's not a like literally, it's a Tai Chi or Kung Fu. I forget which one. But it's
so it wasn't Wing Chi.
They act like that's not a viable defense fighting against an MMA fighter. It's not.
Absolutely. You sure it wasn't Wing Chi? That bullshit?
Wing Chun? No, Wing Chun is Bruce Lee's martial arts.
Oh, excuse me. Alright. Nah, this one bullshit one. I can't remember what it's called. It's like you just. It's basically like you just look at the person and they start falling or some shit like that. It's the dumbest shit I've ever seen.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like basically any kung fu movie ever.
Oh, okay.
Against an MMA fighter.
Yeah.
I agree with you though. I don't necessarily like Mayweather. I really think that he's a good person. I think he's an arrogant asshole. But he is intelligent. I do respect the fact that he's intelligent because he doesn't put himself in positions where he's gonna come out bad.
When you say intelligent,
Even if he doesn't get the knockout, he gets the decision based on tiring people out, based on like the points. Like he plays the points game instead of just trying to come in and take somebody's head off like Tyson used to.
I'm gonna say when we talking about intelligence, I would say he makes smart moves. I don't think he's stupid. Intelligent? I think he just makes the right smart moves for him.
Okay, so let me ask you this: what's your definition of intelligent? If not doing things that are smart.
I mean, it's been a running joke that he can't read. He can't read. I don't think.
Okay, so let me. I'm talking about like boxing IQ.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Like,
He's Albert Einstein when it comes to. I was talking about intelligence in general.
He doesn't put himself in a position to lose.
Yeah, absolutely. Because he's making all the smart moves. Yes.
Right, which is what my point was.
Yeah, but I was just talking about intelligence.
I didn't ask
I think it's second grade. I don't know. But I was just talking about intelligence in.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know about life. I'm talking. The only thing I know
It's
about
boxing.
Mayweather is it.
Oh yeah, of course. Nah, we're talking about boxing. He's the out. He's thinking about shit like you're on level 2. He's probably on level in the boxing, and even before boxing, when he's making the fights, building up the fight, even with McGregor, like, hold on, damn it,
You get your prostate checked.
Alright, I'm back. Hey, mother. Yeah, I know. Let me just get to the fucking point. So, what Carissa Shields, she was talking all that shit. She would knock out guys. World champion, box to known people. I can't think of their names. I understand my. I remember her name, but anyway. Now a video came out, right? Carissa Shields sparring, headgear, everything. Gets absolutely dropped by a nobody. Russia, 6-1. Dropped horribly, and it was. She tried to lie. Well, I'm not gonna say lie. She said he took the paddings out his boxing gloves. Who knows?
I don't know why that mattered.
I mean, it would matter if you come down to it. Would matter. Not McDonald's. Margarito tried to cheat like that, but it wasn't. If you look at the, I'll send it to you after this. If you look at the clip, you can just tell. Even if he did take his pads out, it would have made no difference. It was a smooth, clean counter punch right to her jaw. He was dropped. Whether he had pads in or pads out, she was getting knocked out. Period.
My question is this: what about the rest of the fight? Did she land any punches?
Oh no, they just. I don't know.
Did he get shook at all? Like what did she have him on the ropes and then gets this one like lucky punch, or was the dude beating the shit out of her the entire time and she's just trying to find any fucking excuse she can?
Oh well, we don't know that. I give you that. That's a good
I don't care about the punch itself. It's like you can debate the punch itself. What about the rest of the fight? To me, that is more telling as to who was being dominant. Because you can even say that in a man versus a man boxing match. One dude is getting his ass whooped the entire fucking time, and then all of a sudden he just happens to throw out that one lucky perfect punch and cracks a dude right in the face and drops him.
I'm gonna have to give you pushback on that. I don't believe lucky punches in boxing. We're not playing a game. I didn't make a mistake.
I'm telling you based on her.
Oh. Oh, okay.
She's claiming that he cheated, and if it was a fluke punch that just happened to land when she was tagging him and beating his ass the whole rest of the time, okay, sure. We'll give her a little bit more credibility.
Oh, you're trying to help her out. Okay.
Yeah, but if the fucking dude was fucking tagging her up the entire time, and then he just like, alright, I'm just gonna end this and fucking clean your clock. Like, you can't fucking sit there and blame it on anything other than the fact that the dude's better at boxing than you.
Yeah. And he's a nobody. I don't want to put it like that because I'm a nobody. What? He's a nobody. He's a nobody in boxing. He's 6-1.
Just put it this way: he's not ranked anywhere.
Yeah, he's not ranked. He's nowhere near in the ranks. No title shot coming soon. He's not even in the ranks getting a title. 6-1, and he's 6-1. Like usually when you first start out, like you probably go like 15 and fucking 0 because you're fighting tomato cans and shit. He must have fought a tomato can that smashed his can. He floored her. It was perfect. Like I'm gonna send you the video. It was a perfect shot. Just great timing. Everything and floored her. And I don't even. He didn't even put no.
You don't even have to do that, dude. There's videos online, like female Marines.
Oh
wanting
yeah.
to be like, oh, I'll take any dude in here. I'll take any dude in here. And then she goes up, and this dude comes out. He fucking hits her one time, and she's out.
Yeah, I've seen those. I've seen a couple of those.
And it's not just one chick in one clip. It's just fucking. It's repeating itself.
And I'm not gonna hold you. Like that's the
sorry.
highest regard. Marines, like they're tough. They're not as tough. Physically impossible. Physics.
I mean, when I was a cop, there was came through the new hire process, and she was the first female to make SWAT. Like she was with it. Like she was good tactically, like a great cop. But if it came down to it in a fight, like even with her probably having a little more training than I did, I was not like discouraged at all that I couldn't have beat her.
Yeah. I mean,
just because.
But that's just us as men, though. I'm not gonna hold you. That's just us as men, and it sounds chauvinistic.
But that's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
This is the topic.
Yeah.
Like women coming in and thinking like, oh, I can do anything a man can do. Like there was even a fucking Gatorade commercial back in the 2000s with the famous female soccer player and Michael Jordan. And the whole time the song that was going was anything you can do, I can do better. And they just kept going back and forth. Like, okay, they're playing volleyball, it's kind of, they play basketball, Jordan fucking soccer, she actually has somewhat of an advantage, but it's like
Jordan know how to play soccer?
Jordan
know how to play soccer?
No, that was the point of the.
Oh no, I thought like because you know Jordan
just
played
like she
baseball.
had no fucking clue how to play basketball.
Oh yeah, I don't want to. Yeah. But no. What I was gonna say to you, like you said in your mind, like you had no. It has any change. I think that's more of a man thing. You looking at her like she's a female. Nothing she can do.
No, it's not that. It's legit threat assessment. Like I'm not somebody that just takes things in as like, oh, I think I can do that just because I'm a male. It's like I'm still bigger than she is. I'm still stronger than she is. Like I still had quicker reflexes than she did. Like on a general scale, like just scientifically, men usually have a higher pain tolerance. So it's like.
Whoa! I'm gonna push back on that real quick because females have babies.
Yes, and that is a instance one at a time, or like once off, and it's usually very sporadic. I'm not saying that they don't have high pain tolerance, but I'm talking about like in a fight. Like a fight. If a chick gets punched in the face, she is not gonna bounce back the same way a dude would.
Oh yeah, that's a fact, dude.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about kicking her in the pussy. I'm talking about getting punched in the face.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, if I kicked her in the pussy, yeah, she'd probably be able to be okay for that. But that's not what I'm talking about.
Yeah. That's what you're saying.
It's.
And do you? Okay, let's talk about this. Do you think that's why? Do you think that's why females pull hair more than actually punch when they fight? Because they don't really punch; they pull hair and shit.
They pull hair, they claw.
Yeah, do you think that's why? Because they know they can't take the punch to the face, and they know the other female
They go for
can.
weak points. They try to blind you. They'll try to go for your eyes. They'll go for your hair. They try to go for like things that they can try to use to because they know flat out that physically they can't keep up.
No, I'm just talking about female on female.
Well, I feel like that is just out of lack for. Like honestly, I equate that to men who don't know how to fight. They literally just start like grabbing each other.
Yes, I had my hair grabbed one time.
And they try to take it to the ground. They try
He
to
still got
tackle each
fucked up,
other.
but he grabbed my hair.
It's about dominance. Like, unless they have legit like judo or jiu-jitsu or some kind of training, if you literally just see two guys like grabbing each other, it's because they don't fucking know how to fight. And I feel like for women, it's the same thing. They go for hair, they go for clothes, they try to rip their earrings out, all that shit, because they just don't know how to fight.
Yeah. Well, yeah, a lot of women don't know how to fight.
To me, that's just a lack of experience. That's why they do that. It's not for any other reason than.
But you can't say lack of
knowing
experience. If all their fights were just hair grabbing, then they have experience at grabbing the hair. They just don't have experience of throwing the hands.
But they don't have experience in fighting.
Yeah, throwing the hands. Okay, yeah.
Like, you can come in and try to grab my hair, but I'm gonna knock you the fuck out.
Yeah, that's what happened with the guy that did grab my hair. I didn't knock him out, but I beat the shit.
And he did that probably because he had no fucking clue how to fight you.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. Oh, the other thing is too is for guys, they'll try to throw this like fight-ending haymaker. Because they think that that's going to end the fight really quick, but they always telegraph it so bad that.
Yeah. Well, we're talking about street fights. Yeah, a lot of street fights people do.
Well, you're the one that brought up why do I think women grab hair?
Oh yeah. I'm talking about street fights in general. I'm not talking about in the ring or nothing.
Right. So those kind of things, it's like that's what people see in movies. They try to imitate shit on movies. Either that, or it's just a natural reflex to try to control somebody's body in a fight, and the best way to control somebody's body is to control their head.
Yeah.
Like that goes into Muay Thai also, like an actual like trained martial art.
Yeah, but they
like,
actually grab the back of the neck. They don't grab the.
Right, but it's the same concept.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Control of your head.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
And it's to whip somebody around. You can throw some elbows there. You can knees. Like you can do all kinds of stuff. You can whip somebody off balance. You can trip them. Like you can do a lot
I
of
forgot
things
about
from
the
clinch.
tripping. Yeah, you can trip them. Now I gotta get back into it. I mean. But yeah, go ahead. Think about the good old days.
That was a period on the end of the.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I think that women have gotten an overinflated ego as to being able to dominate men because men do not want to be viewed as domineering. They have allowed for this fucked up thought process of women thinking that they can just take a dude on. And then that falls into the fuck around and find out category. Just saying it.
It's true. And that's the thing too. We females need to past themselves, not understand. Every male isn't gonna be that. A lot of females think like, oh yeah, I smacked the shit out of him. I'm a woman, and
yeah, that's fine until you find the one that doesn't.
that's
give
what
a
I'm
shit.
saying. That you find that one that don't give a fuck, and he knock you the fuck out. Then you're like, what the fuck is this? When you wake up, after you wake up, what happened? I'm a female. He wasn't supposed to do that. No, you found out. You found out. And just like I said
they
before.
do exist.
Yeah. like I said before, nobody gets touched if everybody keeps some hands. Keep your hands to yourself. Nobody gets touched if everybody keeps their hands.
Yeah, I forget who was talking about it, but honestly, I think it was Bill Media. But he was saying how females are the only creature on this planet that will go up to something twice its size and start a fight with thought in their head that there is no way that this larger creature is going to hurt me. They're the only thing that does that. Any other species on the planet, something smaller does not go up to something bigger thinking that it runs shit. Because every other species on the planet, the larger creature will destroy the smaller one. But as humans, because we are quote unquote, we allow for this behavior to take place because we think that we're doing the right thing by not snuffing out that fucking behavior.
I think we're like so fast. There's like no going. It's gone. Like no going back. This, okay, how will we change it? Let me ask you this. We got a couple more minutes. Matter of fact, we could just keep it. But how would you say it would change? How would we change it?
The only way that true masculinity comes back and true strength comes back is we are going to have to be put in a situation where the only choice we have is to be strong. So it's going to take a war, it's going to take a natural disaster, it's going to take a planet-altering event, ending event, to bring us back to a place where this fucking behavior doesn't matter.
But that you're going off of faith and hope. I don't know if that'll ever happen.
I'm going off of the fact that if things are continued or are allowed to continue the arc that it's going now, we're getting ourselves to our destruction. The only way to answer your question to get back to strong, masculine men and submit, or not submissive, but being feminine women who are willing to follow a strong masculine man, is if the social structure that we are a part of is destroyed.
That's not gonna happen.
Well, it is.
How?
But it's going because of the way that things are right now. It goes back to the old saying. It's like hard times make strong men. Strong men make easy times. Easy times make weak men. Weak men make hard times. So it's a cycle. So you go through a couple generations of really shitty fucking times, that makes everybody really fucking hard. Makes everybody really fucking strong. So then those people work really hard to make sure that everything is better for the generation after them. And is easier for the generation after them. Well, the easier it becomes for each following generation, the less they have to work for shit. The less they have to work for shit, harder things eventually will become again.
I understand what you're saying, how we can change this.
That's not what you asked me. You didn't say about changing it. You said, how do we go back to it?
Okay, alright. Let's see. How do we change?
Well, the way that things are right now, we're not going to be able to change it.
No fucking way. That's what I'm saying. There's no way. Not possible. We're too far gone. It's over.
Right,
Over.
but what my point is the thing that because we're too far gone, the way that things are going, the culture is going to implode on it. Like, it's going to end up destroying itself. Everybody's going to be too politically correct, and everything is to the point where the actual civilization collapses and essentially resets. And then at that point, that will be the hard times that then creates, which goes back into what I was saying. You think about it right now, like if we had to go to war right now, I don't really think that we'd be that well off. The state of our military right now is they have like trans soldiers and like all of these very effeminate people. They keep lowering the standards to be able to be that women can do things that like they have two separate standards for something to be able to enter.
Yeah.
When there used to just be one standard, which is why that there are no women hire Green Berets or any of those like units, because they don't have two separate standards. They have a standard.
Mm-hmm.
Like you either are able to do this or you're not going to be.
But you're not. Yeah.
But they didn't do that for the rest of the military. The rest of the military, there's been additional standards that have been.
Topic 2. Oh, buddy. I don't know. All right, we're gonna end this podcast here. We're gonna go into the religion one next. Take a little break. I'm gonna stay on the phone with you. Take a little break. We're gonna take a little. Follow button if you're on Twitch. Hit. Shout out to DrOoLeR11. That's his.
Try 20 minutes, jackass.
And we will be back soon. Talk about religion. I want to talk about it. And I'm out. We're out. Excuse me. It's just